Good morning, students. Mr. Lorenz is here sitting out on his deck, enjoying the beautiful sunshine and giving you a chapel video lesson. I trust you all had an awesome spring break and are ready to roll. And so let's dive right in. I have been talking to you this month about insecurity. That's the theme for this month. And that was, it feels like a long time ago before spring break. So I'm also sending you a couple of little videos. One is the pie video. Good job with AR and the pie. So take a look at that and enjoy that. And then also a little clip on the life and the story of Gideon. So I want to touch on that story today when it comes to insecurity. Gideon was a great example of a man who God wanted to use, and when an angel showed up to Gideon, he just didn't feel like he was worthy. He was super insecure of his abilities and his talents, and you'll see in the video it says he's the weakest of the weakest. And the angel convinced him that God said, "You're a mighty man of valor." And then you'll know the story goes on, and he does some amazing things. I won't give it away, but here's the thing. I brought up two main points at the end when I talked about insecurity, and that is the solution. And you'll notice in this story, Gideon exhibits some of these same solutions. So here's the solutions to our insecurity. When we feel insecure or unworthy or not enough like Gideon did, we have to remember to see ourselves the way God sees us. That's the answer to insecurity. The angel came to Gideon and said, "You're a mighty man of valor." And eventually Gideon believed it. We have to believe the things that God is saying about us. And when we do believe it, and we know that we're his child, and we know that greater is he that's in us than he that's in the world, then God is going to use us in tremendous ways. And so that's the second part of the solution. First, we have to see ourselves the way God sees us. And then secondly, we have to trust him, trust God to work in us and through us. So here you'll remember in the story of Gideon, you'll see it. If you don't already know it, you'll see it in a little bit. Gideon does some amazing things. God tells him what to do, but it doesn't seem normal. In fact, God has him do some strange things so that at the end of the day, it was not Gideon who did the work, but it was God who worked through him. God wants us to trust him that he is speaking to us and he wants to use us to do incredible things in our lives. And some of those things are going to be things that we just are like, "God, that doesn't make sense. You're telling me to do this." But trust him, because God knows. And even a lot of the things that the Bible tells us to do, if you want to be the greatest, you got to be a servant. Well, that doesn't make normal sense, but God's ways are different than our ways. He's higher than our ways, and we got to trust God in what he's asking us to do, and that he does want to use us, and believe that he wants to use us for his glory and for his kingdom. So you'll see those 2 points in the story of Gideon: trusting God that he wants to use us, and he will, and also seeing ourselves the way God sees us. Those are the solutions to insecurity that comes along in our lives. All right, you guys, I love you. Enjoy the 2 videos, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.